Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica Stalker. I'm a real estate agent in Beverly Hills, and I talk all things metaverse. Today, we're going to talk about something completely crazy, and I know I say this every single time, like crazy, 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 but this one is actually crazy. There is a pastor that does digital baptisms in the metaverse. So let's dive right in to see what that looks like. So this pastor, DJ Soto, is the lead pastor of a virtual reality church. So he sings, preaches, and performs digital baptisms in this VR church. And his goal is to grow his congregation of avatars. That sounds a little strange. I'm not judging. It does sound strange though. We're new to this, so sounds a bit weird. Okay, so during COVID, I guess it started because the pastor had missed church due to COVID. So he decided to test out what church would be like in a virtual reality world. So the people that went to this church didn't have to leave their house. They put their VR headsets on, and the pastor delivered a sermon to them and guided them through computer-generated illustrations of biblical verses, biblical passages, and it came to life as they prayed. And I guess some of the people liked this better than actually being in church, because when you're in church, I guess sometimes it gets boring. You're sitting in a pew, I think it's called a pew, the rows, that you sit in, and you're listening to the pastor speak for, let's say, 45, 50 minutes. You could doze off, but I guess when you're in a 3D immersive environment, it's more interactive because illustrations change and they can do animations, and it's almost like watching like a movie or something where it's more entertaining and interactive than just sitting at a church, which I never thought about, but it's actually could be smart. They said they were able to see the scriptures in a new way because the scriptures came to life as they were being read to them. Some people even said they felt closer to God in this virtual reality world than they ever did in their real physical church. So the service is called VR Church, and it was actually made by Soto, who was a previous high school teacher and now, I guess, a VR pastor. After he experienced the platform Alt VR, that is what gave him the idea to create VR Church. His congregation started out with not that many people because, the metaverse wasn't a very popular thing until Facebook changed their name to Meta, and everybody and their brother knows what the metaverse is now. I guess they don't really know, but they know of the word metaverse. So it started at nothing, and then it got to like 5 people, and now he's up to 200 people that go into his sermons. And he was actually able to baptize people in the metaverse that weren't able to leave their house due to COVID or other illnesses. So I guess it is a way for them to still feel like they're a part of something when they're not able to leave their house, especially during COVID. He also says that he definitely thinks that there's still going to be physical churches, but there's going to be more ways to have immersive virtual reality churches, and there's more opportunities there as far as connecting with people overseas or people that are stuck in the hospital or people that are unable to leave their house. It just gives them another way to connect with their religion and have a community versus actually having to go to church. Now, since you're kind of anonymous in virtual reality, or you can have like an alter ego, it kind of makes people feel more comfortable that maybe wouldn't physically feel comfortable going into a church. So let's say they got out of an abusive relationship or a really bad marriage, and they don't really want people to know who they are and go into a physical church and feel like they're condemned. They can go into this virtual reality church and have almost like a safe space with their alter ego to be listened to be heard, to be validated, and to help go through these problems that we all go through in life. And maybe sometimes we don't want other people to know we're going through it. So going in this world anonymous and having this alter ego, I guess, could help you open up maybe a little bit quicker than you would in the physical world. He says here, what I love about this is it's taking whatever technological opportunities are being offered and leveraging it to gather people together for positive encounters, and they're changing lives. So in conclusion, guys, this is what I've always said, is that I choose to see the positive. Technology is innovating and changing no matter what. So let's move forward in the most positive way possible. How can we help change lives? How can we help make a positive impact with this technology? Now, do I always agree that this is going to be healthy? Of course not. I think with anything big like this comes big responsibility. People are going to abuse it, but people are also going to find ways like this where they can help change people's lives. Whether you're religious or not, I'm not personally super religious, but I can still see how this can be a positive thing for some people and help change people's lives and maybe even save some lives. So like, comment, subscribe. On that note, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put some articles in the links below so you guys can check this out. Like I said, I know these are like crazy times right now, but let's all walk this journey together and educate each other. And with that being said, comment if you would ever go to a virtual reality church, even if you're religious, maybe you're not religious. And I will see you guys in the next video.